Hey everyone, this is my Patreon pod reaction to the 9th episode of Granbelm. And last episode was a bit of a game changer, you might say. Like, for one thing, what was her name? Suisho? Yeah, Suisho has entered the game in a real way, that she's kind of replaced Anna as like our main antagonist, which is a big deal. And she's like messing with Kuon and stuff, I think trying to get her as a bit of a puppet, a pawn. As well. So there's that whole thing. But also Anna herself, she kind of has been like existence erased by some kind of powerful magic, like memories and records and all that are gone. You know, the one scene where we were kind of led to believe this is a scene where you'd usually see Anna pop out, but Rosa popped out instead. You know, nobody remembers Anna, not even like Nena, you know, because that's how they found out something was wrong, because they chatted about her and she's like, I got no idea who you're talking about. Anna who? So we had that whole thing. So that kind of led us to believe that there's something more at work here, you know, because I'm pretty sure we had a scene where they said you don't die in like the Granbelm thing, right? I'm pretty sure somebody said something about that a couple episodes ago. And yet Anna clearly just kind of gone now. So clearly there's more to at work here. And then we had the whole thing with Nena doing like computer research stuff and starting to find contradictions in the history they knew about magic being sealed and magic coconuts and all that. And she goes over to Mangetsu's house to kind of investigate, because there was like a big tower there on in the house on the screen. So yeah, now Nena's hard at work investigating this, so hopefully we can get some more stuff figured out. But yeah, a lot's happening, I guess you could say. So let's just get into it and see how things go. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, those are the little tower things. I thought she was outside the house when we left off. Okay, there she is. That's where she left off. Did we have a chat with Kibo? Or did we just like run away right away? A barrier. That is suspect. Of course, our main girl's at the center of it all. Don't keep masakaing me. What are you thinking? I'm not as smart as you, Nana. Please, spoon feed me. But I'm glad somebody's doing the hard-hitting journalism to figure out what's going on here. Nana is the hero we need, after all. You know, the show's been, well, you know, people in the show have been trying to kind of stress the idea that Mangetsu doesn't need to participate in the Granbelm stuff, you know, that she's different than everyone else, but the way things are going, it's starting to think that maybe she does have, there's quite a bit of meaning in her doing it. Though I'm still not quite sure what's going on with all that. Which is clearly important to what's going on. I think they pretty much heavily implied as much with that bit there. You know, the big old tower being at Mangetsu's house, or being at the center of all this. Although with a name like Mangetsu, there should have been no doubt she was important to this somehow. You know, I'm actually starting to kind of miss Anna. Like, she was hateable, but she was a fun aspect of the show, you know? It was fun to hate her, if that makes sense. I kind of miss her. Oh, black and white, that's not good. So Kuon stuff. Probably not. And you can tell those three are related. It's a nice sisterly hug, but it's very sad overtone to it. Especially because we know she gets cursed or whatever. Can you, though? Take my sword. Or knife. And that brings us to the current donation. Where are you? Tap to see more. Wow, okay. Oh. Don't you hate it when that happens? Yeah, normally. Okay. The idea. Sounds pretty high tech. I wish I could do that. If you want to think of it that way. Almost like you're fishing. The moon. I think it went to the moon. I think we're almost there. Although it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, I'm sure you'll get it eventually, but don't do it right now. Okay, right. Really need to get a good mechanic on this. We're meeting. I wish you wouldn't. Yeah, that's really not okay. It's just so disgusting to watch. Kuon does not deserve all this. Yes, there we go. I'm so glad she did that. Now do it a couple more times. Very odd analogy there. Something very wrong with that girl. I really don't trust much of what you say, so... Happens to the best of us. Don't worry about it. They have clearly bonded quite a bit, and it's great to see. Let that feeling guide you. So, did it work? Orca? Is it a whale? Yeah, let's go for a snack now. Yeah, of course. I'm giving it to you, please take it. If you love me, you'll take it. There we go. Told you you'd be happy once you actually took it. Oh, Nene. I always have time for you, Nene. What's up? Is this about that massacre earlier? Are we gonna Granbelm some more now? This might make things difficult. Yeah, that's not great. I'm not sure how much I believe that. What did you and Nana talk about? She's what? Yeah, there is like no visibility here. Cut off. Okay, so you're totally about the barrier. Unless that's referring to the environment they're fighting in. It's really hard to tell what's going on with all this fog, question mark. Oof. Yeah, things are not going great for Shingetsu. Man, tentacles going from every direction. Oh! That looked painful. How could you even tell what's fast and what's not in here? Man, that Mangetsu battle cry is just the best. Oh, there's the fans. Now you know things are serious. Even in an environment where you can't see much, the magic circles still look cool. Rain. Oh, I think that seemed to have helped. Okay then, we can actually see now. It's a good first step. Yeah, of course. No, I don't have to forgive anything you do. Or allow anything you do. uh, you were still so weird. Oh, okay, that looked like it might have hurt a bit. The truth. Truth about Mangetsu. That's what she does. But there's clearly some reveal in regards to Mangetsu that's being held back here. Oh, what the heck? What did you just summon? I mean, it looks a bit different than the one you summoned. Medusa, wow. You okay, Kuon? Because, yeah, that last hit you took was not great. Oh. Gee, I wonder why. I'll show you unworthy. I swear I hear Nanoha every time she speaks. Okay, we'll fight spirit with spirits, even if hers is scarier. But we got Orca. I believe in Orca. Oh. Okay. Can we help out Kuo now? Yeah, it's really not okay, but it's part of the course with her. What is her obsession with eating girls? No, you're not. You are a crazy sadist. Kuon's gonna need some serious therapy when this Granbelm thing is over. Don't let her get to you. Oh, the knife her real sister gave her. That might be enough to help her out of this. Get her back to her senses. And hopefully she can use the stab Suisho. That's just a little confused sound she made. Are you feeling better now? Can you stab Suisho now? We got a battle cry. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want to see, her on the back foot for once. I love just seeing her lose her composure. Knock her off her high horse. There we go. Now do that a few more times. Don't let up. You won't like Kuo when she's angry. There we go, that one hit. Nani? Yakugire. Oh, really? That's good to hear. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Oh. Oh, yeah, that was about to say, yeah, that was fast. And boom. Oh. Did we actually just finish her off? Because that'd be great. I guess so. Way to go, Kuon. Like, finally have a real chance in the spotlight here. I'm not sure I like the look of this. Because it looks like it's doing something. And not broken. So you're not dead yet, huh? I guess I should have figured she wouldn't go down that easily. I was hoping, though. Come on, Kuon. Stupid Medusa tentacles. Angetsu's what? The final boss? That didn't look good. Of course, we couldn't just end the episode off on Suisho getting blown up and dying and happy ending. Of course, we couldn't just have that be the end of the episode, could we? That'd just be crazy talk, yeah. That'd be far too much positivity for this show. I need my water. And yeah, I still don't think they actually properly explain what the deal with Mangetsu was. Like, they were definitely implying they found something important about her. But I don't think they gave us a straight answer in the episode. We know Nene talked to her about it, to Shingetsu about it. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know. Yeah. So do we have a stinger or... Oh, looks like we do. Amangetsu, are you okay? Blink once for yes, twice for no. It's a hand. Oh, God. It was a hand. Are you gloves or... It probably wasn't growing gloves. I'm not quite sure what happened there at the end, but yeah, that was the 9th episode of Granbelm. Okay, so where do I start with this episode? Okay, well, first of all, we're continuing to have the whole Suisho, Suisho. I keep worrying about messing up her name. Suisho and Kuon. You know, that thing was still very relevant to the episode. You know, all of Suisho's kind of manipulation of her, utilizing her sister to do that, because she has kind of that, you know, she's eaten part of her soul. She can use that for, like, the voice stuff and whatnot. Like, I don't quite understand all the mechanics of all that, but she's clearly utilizing that to just torment Kuon, which is really hard to watch, for sure. Just, like, that one shot where she's in the cockpit, there's, like, pictures of her sister all over the place. Just stuff like that. Just, Kuon does not deserve this amount of suffering, but luckily, apparently, it's revealed that getting their soul eaten was all Keikaku Dori, you know, all according to plan, and that was meant to help Kuon, I guess. I don't quite get how that works, but I don't know. I won't question it too much. But I mean, it's good news, so I'll accept that. I didn't quite get. I mean, a lot of that soul stuff I didn't quite get. It was all very weird, but it seemed to have worked out in the end. So I guess everything's fine with that. And we got some kind of reveal about Mangetsu this episode, although it didn't completely reveal it to us. You know, Nana figured it out, told Shingetsu. Shingetsu doesn't seem to want Mangetsu to know about it. You know, the biggest hint we got towards what she meant was probably that stinger where we saw Mangetsu's hand change from, you know, a normal hand to more of like a doll hand, a mannequin hand, like that, like a fake hand, really. So that has me thinking that maybe Mangetsu is like not a real person, maybe like a bit of a homunculus kind of thing. That might be what they're trying to imply there. You know, it's created solely for some kind of role in this whole Granbelm thing, you know? So it could be something like that. That's the only thing I can really think of as far as theorizing goes. So, and yeah, that is something you wouldn't want to know, wouldn't want someone to know that they're not a real girl. So that's unfortunate if that's true. But yeah, something was clearly going on there near the end. And back to Suisho. She's just the worst, I mean, put it bluntly. You know, so much of her screen time is like her, you know, being all haughty, arrogant, sitting on her high horse, you know, talking down to people with this composed attitude. Like, that's kind of her character, you know, while saying a bunch of weird, crazy things. So when we finally got that one bit where she started to get on the back foot because of Kuon, that was pretty satisfying. I mean, it didn't last that long because she eventually just walks out of the explosion stronger than ever and starts stabbing people. But it was nice while it lasted, at least. You know, gotta enjoy those moments, those fleeting moments. Even though, you know, it didn't finish off or anything, I still really enjoyed seeing Kuon, you know, having a bit of a turnaround there. Even though it would have been better if she just defeated Suisho, but no, we can't be so lucky. We just can't. I did enjoy the stuff with the training session with Shingetsu and Mangetsu, you know. Their one-on-one time's always enjoyable to watch for me. And she actually summoned like this cool spirit, you know, like a normal cool spirit, not like a giant monster Medusa bunch of tentacle kind of spirit like Suisho summons. It was more of a pleasant, cute spirit, you know, named Orca. That's far more pleasant sounding, you know, much more pet-like how Mangetsu described it, you know. And yeah, we have Suisho talking about all this. It's 3-on-1. That's not fair. I gotta do stuff to even the odds, you know. Even though at no point she ever really felt like she needed that sort of, you know, handicap adjustment. You know, she always seemed to be in control for the most part, especially when she pops up her giant Medusa, you know. At that point, it's just ridiculous to complain about being outnumbered when you have that thing in your sleeve, you know. As far as the whole Shingetsu Mangetsu stuff, obviously the best part of this episode was that one bit when we had Shingetsu kind of moving her hands over to Mangetsu's strings, and after she touches it, we have like a little bit of a twitch, you know, like how would you describe it? Like a stimulation kind of twitch, you know, like you touch someone's sensitive area and they just kind of, you know, give a little jump. It was kind of like that, you know. So she does that, and then she just like gently slides her hand up the strings to her hand as she gets behind her. That was probably the most physically intimate I've seen these two be in the show so far. Like we've technically seen like actual kissing sort of in the show, but I mean it's not quite. I said this was better than that in a way. It was just really caught me off guard too. Like I wasn't quite expecting that from Shingetsu. Probably the most surprising thing in the episode, really. But I definitely appreciated it. We might get a kiss between them before the show ends, but I'm not gonna hold my breath on that or anything. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? I think that's all I really have to say on the episode, you know. Just, I look forward to getting a proper explanation about exactly what the deal with Mangetsu is. Because it seems like she's just some kind of artificial creation by magic for some purpose. I don't quite get the purpose of it. Of anything of the barrier that's said to be around the place and the magic canceling. I still don't quite get how all that connects just yet. But I mean, once we figure out what exactly Mangetsu deal is, it'll probably help connect a lot of dots for me, I imagine. So we'll see when it becomes time for that. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.